Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're going to unbox this Batman black and white statue designed by Sean Gordon Murphy. Hey everybody, and welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're going to unbox this Batman black and white statue from Sean Murphy and DC Collectibles. So this is a couple years old, and yes, it does have a price tag on here of $25. That's right. I went to the Collecticon here in Orlando, thinking that they were going to have comic book stuff. Lo and behold, it was all Pokemon cards, and I was vastly disappointed. The only good thing about it was that I went on Sunday when people were leaving, and somebody handed me their VIP pass, so I got in for free. And the second one, I was there for like an hour. The second one is that the only comic book thing I did see, other than some Funko Pops, was this guy right here. I went over and I said, how much? And the guy goes, $25. And I went, $25? And he goes, yeah, why? I said, is there anything wrong with it? No. I said, $25 for real? He goes, why? Did it go up in value? I was like, no. I've never seen something, an $80 statue sell for $25. I would have at least paid $50 for it, but joke's on him. So this is the box. I have not picked this up mainly because I wasn't crazy about the pose here. So we'll see my reaction when we actually open it up. Now, I bumped the tripod here. So again, I was kind of like, I like Sean Murphy's White Knight. It's one of my favorite Batman books in recent memory. I love Curse of the White Knight, the sequel. He's got White Knight Beyond or Beyond the White Knight coming out probably later this year. So I'm very excited for that, but I didn't really love the pose on this guy. So I'm interested to open him up and see what it's really like. I think he's hanging up on the top here. So let's not have him crash down on the table. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So he's a lot more, I guess maybe because the only picture I've seen is this like production image on this side, and it doesn't really show a lot of the detail very well. This one shows the detail pretty good, but let's get this box and stuff out of the way, and I can show the real thing to you guys. So this is number 1832 out of 5,000. Manufactured in China. All right. So in real life, I think this guy presents way better than he does on the page. I like the detail, and let me see if I can get to focus here. Let me move this other stuff out of the way. I like the detail in the chin. Focus. There you go. All right. So the detail in the chin and on the cowl is really nice. It's really reminiscent of like the lines and stuff that Sean Murphy uses in his work, the hatching and all this stuff. And you always saw White Knight Batman as kind of got like a 5 o'clock shadow. So the fact that that's here is really, really cool. Really did not realize there was this many sculpted lines on his head. And I think that's really cool. Lots of detail here, and also the chest emblem as well. This is the Sean Murphy chest emblems. Just just a couple of the scallops here, not a whole bunch as regular Batman emblems are. Again, you get the White Knight boots, these big long boots that go all the way up his leg. Got some stirrup things going on here down at the bottom, and he's got this little wire batarang here. So that's very interesting. Looks like they just kind of stuck it in, coiled around it. I don't want to take it out, but at the same time, I want to make sure it's in there good. Oh no, it's just placed in there. So you can take this out of the hook if you really want to. It's got the biker gloves from Sean Murphy. So this was an interesting design of the suit in my mind. Was focus on the thing. That he put the scallops on the sleeves, but the gloves don't actually like hold the scallops. Look at this little fine detail here on his, if it will focus. There you go. On his arm. See, yeah, this stuff is not in the pictures. And this thing in real life, even the biceps got some. If it'll focus on it. And on the back here, on his rib cage, like all that stuff does not show on the picture. So, overall, am I happy with this thing? I think so. I think this was, something I missed out on initially. So the opportunity to get it for $25, is basically a steal. Let's put him in his base and stand him up. So I do like the sculpt. I'm still not a fan of that pose. I think maybe because the cape is so small. Like Batman's cape for me, I always picture it as like big, long, and coming out, and the fact that this cape is so skinny, I think throws me off. I think maybe I would like it a bit more if the cape was more like out, kind of coming out in this direction, flowing out behind him as you normally see. But I know the real cloth dynamics, when you jump up, it all goes into one thing. But it is comic book art after all. He's got his little not stun gun, but baton over here. That's cool. So yeah, there's a lot of detail in this one that I haven't seen in some of the newer Batman black and white statues to come out, because he's got the little accessories and stuff here. So the fact that they include all that is really, really nice. I'm just not crazy. I love the detail work. I like the sculpting. I think it's very good. The paint application looks pretty good on this one. Maybe the chin here's got a little bump on it or something, but overall, this actual particular statue came out really well. I'm just not crazy about the pose, but that's okay. You don't have to love everything. And my philosophy with these Batman black and white statues, when I pick them up, is I'm going to pick up the ones right away that I really, really love on first glance, on just design alone. And then the stuff I'm not crazy about, I will wait on or seek out a deal, or try and pick them up for like $50-$60 as opposed to the $80-$100 that they normally go for. So this is the McFarlane Toys White Knight Batman. So if you want to compare, I'm going to take him out of the stand again. If you want to compare Batman sculpts, here's a way to do it. So overall, I think which is more representative of Sean Murphy's art. I think the head sculpt on this one is a little bit more representative. And this one, they have the cowl as the collar as a Batman collar, or a Dracula regular collar. And I think in the comics, it is actually just kind of up here, more a la New 52. But, overall, they are both nice representations of the Batman here. So they got some paint differences here. Can't remember which is which. Maybe this is more of Curse the White Knight and not necessarily White Knight. Because this one did have the Azrael figure with him. So maybe there's a bit of a suit difference in between those two. Although reading the books, I don't remember that much of a suit design difference. But I would say, for Batman black and white statues, they are running like $80 to $100 now. McFarlane Toys is going to start releasing them now instead. I have one on pre-order. I think I have the Magnolia Gotham by Gaslight one on pre-order from Amazon. So that'll be coming out in a couple of weeks. But, like I said, my philosophy is buy the ones you really want right away, if you're really that crazy about them. And then everything else, wait and see. Wait and see if there's a sale. Wait and see if someone will give it to you as a gift. Wait and see if you go to a con and they've got it for $25 and you could just go, I'd be stupid not to pick that up. But, this is a steal for $25. I really do like the sculpting on here. There's a lot of little hidden stuff on his cowl and stuff that you do not see in the pictures that really makes this a really cool representation of Sean Murphy's art. So I think this is a really well done piece. Just not crazy about the pose, but hey, he will go in the collection and go up on a shelf. And, from underneath, look at him like this, I think he'll look a lot better than he does straight on. Because I have him up high on my man cave shelf, so I'll be looking at his chin and stuff like from here. So it'll turn out a little bit better, I think. So anyway, that's what I think of this Batman black and white statue. Let me guys know if you like this pose. Are you crazy about the upcoming McFarlane Toys versions of the black and white line? I'm glad they're continuing it. And which do you like better? Do you like White Knight or Curse of the White Knight? And are you excited for Beyond the White Knight to come out later this year? Let me know all that stuff down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time in the Funny Pages.